Power ranking times. I know how much Craig looks forward to it. Hope you do too. Let's get the top 10 performers from the weekend around Europe.
It's sparse. It's sparse.
Just as you can see here, there are 6 players from 3 teams. 2 of them from Real Madrid, top and bottom of the top 10. Lucas Vazquez helping out. Marco Asensio gets number 1 though for his 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, a really talented youngster who hasn't played as much recently. You know, I think at the start of the season we thought, wow, he's going to play all the time. Hasn't quite worked out, maybe because Real Madrid struggles that haven't helped. Fantastic young player, big win for them away from home. Or was it away? I can't remember.
Yeah, Betis.
Betis, it was at Betis, 5 goals. Obviously, La Liga's gone for them, concentrating on the Champions League, so getting back in amongst the goals, just to fire that warning again to PSG.
And look at this guy.
Yeah.
Can't play for Arsenal, but now he's at Chelsea. He gets our number 2 rating for scoring against
Yeah,
France.
played in the FA Cup on Friday night, you know, breaks his duck at Chelsea, and he's got an 18-month contract, so he gets some game time, depending on what happens to Alvaro Morata. So for him, I suppose that's big, but in terms of the FA Cup, who cares?
Yeah, okay. Kevin Gamero.
Come off the bench.
They beat Athletic Bilbao.
Come off the bench, yeah. Good.
Goal.
I quite like Gamero, you know, but he does seem to be a bit part player. And again, Willian's a player who hasn't always played at Chelsea this season in particular. Their victory on Friday against Hull City, don't read too much into that. Lukaku with 2 goals in a game that had a bit of controversy at Huddersfield with the VAR, and somebody hadn't calibrated the lines on the pitch properly. I mean, you've only got one job when you turn up: calibrate the bloody lines, and then go and sit and have a cup of tea, or don't calibrate the lines for TV, and it all gets stuffed up.
I think your problem is you're talking to a groundsman saying calibrate.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not sure it was the groundsman's fault, but it was somebody sitting in some technological TV truck somewhere who hadn't done his job. Anyway, the result was the referee had to guess, and he guessed correctly on that one. Roman Burkey.
Yeah.
You're telling me about this one.
All right, so he's not been great, right?
Oh.
But he kept a clean sheet.
Well, you wouldn't be great behind that defence.
Dortmund won 1-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach. He faced 28 shots.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, did well.
Yeah.
Did well.
And here we go, the terrible twins.
Oh, well, Neymar. I mean, talk to me if he. When is that game? It's about 2 or 3 weeks, isn't it? The PSG game against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
The return leg, 3-1 down. Talk to me. I don't want to hear about Neymar scored against Strasbourg, or Neymar scored against Dijon, or Neymar scored against some other French team. Right? I want to see Neymar earning his money in that big game against Real Madrid. Right? That's where he's paid the big bucks to perform on the big stage. Don't be going round in France every time you score, putting a shoe on your head, going like that, you know all that numpsy, what he does.
Can someone get that in a minute?
No, we'll get it after.
Right.
That's what he does. He scores a goal, he gets his boot on his head, he starts running around. Do it when it's the Champions League. That's why he's 200 million plus.
So when he scores in the second leg and he does that,
He won't do
you're fine
it.
with that?
He won't do it.
No?
He won't do it because he's respecting Real Madrid, but he's been disrespecting a lot of people in France this year. He's on his holidays. Big game for him coming up. Then he might be on the list. I wasn't very good at balancing that shoe, was I?
No, he can do it better.
I've got a bad back.
Cengiz Under, big fan, keep saying it. Big fan, scored a great goal against Udinese, but it was a great hit.
Right. If you're a fan, I'm happy with that.
All right, okay.
That says enough for me.
There we go.
Talked about Lucas Vazquez. You wrap up. I'm going to go away and practice balancing brogues on my big nose.